XAUSD trade. XAUSD is XAUSD chart, and I'm just going to show you some things on the chart, and then analyzing the chart with you. And then also give you some tips to trading. And this XAUSD chart, I see that XAUSD have been bullish for a while. So let's say if you want to catch this trade now, how do you start to analyze the chart? And see, I just came to the monthly time frame to see the overall direction of the market. Okay, and then I've seen that the market is bullish, and I've actually seen that we have had some. Look at this now. And this is, you can see here. You can see here we have this is high, lower high, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs. You can basically see that the market has been trending upward in an upward direction. Let's just zoom in more. Let's go into the daily time frame. So what can we see here? You can see that we have this is higher high, and this is a lower high, and this is another higher high, this is a lower high, this is a higher high. Okay, then market came down to this from a lower high. So from here, we are still expecting the market to push to the upside. Okay, so let's still go back to the smaller time frame, so a more smaller time frame like 4 hours time frame. Now this is a 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame. I'll move my cursor a bit more so I can go to 4 hour time frame. Now we're looking more looking more closely so that we see the where we are currently. We're looking to see what's happening around this zone here. That's why I'm zooming into the 4 hour time frame. You can see how market rallied up here and the market retraced. So if you want to calculate this retracement, we can actually calculate it using our Fibonacci retracement tool. To calculate this retracement, let's just put our Fibonacci retracement tool on the chart. So this is from this high to this low, from this one, from this high here, from this low to the high, this high, to this high, this high, this high. We can calculate that retracement. You can see that what we have there is we can see that what we have exactly is the 618 price just touched the 618 level there. Now when you're on this, when you are looking at this, let's look at this point where this point normally, let's say you saw price rallied up to this point and then price started coming down. Once price reach this 618 here, you should be buying the market. You should be buying the market, and there's a confirmation here. Let me show you. Just go down to the 1 hour time. Now on the 1 hour time frame, you can see this pattern. This pattern here is showing that the market will be bullish. Okay, there's a pattern here that is clear, that was clearly shows. You can see these three touches here. Market came, touch here, went, touch 618, then came, touch here, and this is a point to start buying in the market. Okay, once you see this, you begin to buy. Now let's go back again. So see, so I'm giving you multiple confirmations here. I'm giving you this three touch. I'm giving you the first confirmation is that we are in an uptrend market. We're in an uptrend market and we saw a retracement. So we plotted our Fibonacci to give us the 618, and it's touched the 618. At that point, we should begin to buy. And then I added another confirmation with the trend line, okay? Then for the trend line, the trend line serves as a diagonal support and resistance, and when it's a support, then we are buying in the market, okay? So now, you can see now, begin to buy. So, but there's something I want to see here. Now look at this trade that is a buy. I started from this point. This trade that is a buy, many traders will miss it. Why? Because traders don't understand how to trade. Because they are trading, many people will have look at this. This is a lot of pips, but this happened in 3 days. In 3 days, this move from here to this point. Let me use the cursor so that you see clearly. From here to this point happened in 3 days. In 3 days to 4 days. So as a trader, how do you trade? When you are buying this, you should be buying this to hold. In fact, this move is still going, and don't forget that this thing can still come down. But as a trader, you have to accommodate all those things. That's why you are a trader, so that you can be successful. For you to be successful, it's not that you are just buying. Maybe, for example, if you buy from this point now, from this low, and you go here and you begin to see profit, and you begin to panic. Then you see profit here, and you think, oh man, I'm going to go out of this trade. But then you go out and see profit here, and then you begin to panic. Then you see some loss here, and then you say, well, I told myself I would have gone out of this trade. Now look at the loss I'm seeing in this account. Before you know now, you see another move. You say, okay. Then you see another downward. You say, this one. No. For you to trade successfully, you should be able to come into the market, and when you are entering here, you should put your take profit and you should hold. Seeing that okay, the market, you have calculated the point where the market will get to, you should hold. Like for example, even if it's this trend line that you take profit, then you should hold the market to get to your TP. And you should also put an SL here where necessary. And so one thing that makes trader successful is that mindset. You need to have a mindset of an investor. And I'll just say it simply here. When the farmer goes to the farm to put his seeds, he plants them and he does not need to come and be opening the soil to check to see if they are doing well. He just plants them and keeps watering them, and before you know, everything shoots out. He still does not panic when they start to produce some fruit. He has to wait for them to mature, right? That is how he should also trade. So